Either I'm an idiot or nobody's actually tracking this stuff. I want to talk a little bit today about user attribution. I started a new little project, userattribution.com, but here's how it came to be. So I created a Google Ads account. I started getting some cost per click data. I started getting some actual clicks, some conversions, and this is what you're presented with. From this data, I would then make a decision. I used to make a decision and say, are Google Ads working? Am I getting signups from Google Ads? So my next step, the thing that I did, is I built a little thing where I could track who signed up and where did they sign up from. So I built this little thing. I had to build this custom, and it just said this Google Ads. So this person signed up from Google Ads. And this took a while to actually get right, just to get the attribution right from Google Ads. And that was it. There was a lot of unknowns. I didn't know where people were coming from. And what about our organic search? I mean, we get a lot of organic search traffic. People sign up through and find out about us through organic search. But when these people sign up, are they paying? Are they high value customers? Are these pain in the ass customers that churn? What is the value of the user from this channel? And then I can use that information to make a decision about whether I should continue investing in that channel. Is SEO working? Yes, we're getting traffic, but what is the quality of that traffic? What are the users doing once they actually sign up from that channel? If we're getting a lot of traffic, but there's a mismatch between the personas we're trying to reach and our content, I need to know about that. And so I got really frustrated by this problem, if you can't tell, and wanted to do something better and present a better dashboard to make better decisions than just off of this data, right? Because this doesn't tell me if I should keep spending. Average cost per click, $1.11. Okay, I got 6 conversions on Monday. Okay, I mean, it was a holiday, so maybe that's low, whatever. But what is the value of these users to me? I don't have this information in Google Ads. And I'm waiting for somebody to correct me and say, oh, this is a solved problem. You can just do X, Y, Z or wire this up or write this code and do this. But I could not figure this out for the life of me for SaaS. And for years, I have somewhat sheepishly not known what our ROAS was when we were doing ads. We have grown companies. We 10x'd a company that we just sold, and it grew through Google Ads. I have no idea what the efficiency of the ad spend was there, actually. So I created a little dashboard. This is actually live data from SuperSend. So if you were to log into our SuperSend account, these are actual real data. So I installed this maybe 10-ish days ago. So we have a lot of unknowns. I'm working on figuring out how to improve the product so that these unknowns filter more into Google Organic or getting a better sense of exactly what's happening with these unknowns. But for now, we have Google Ads data. So the tool will connect into your Google Ads account. It will get ad spend, clicks, fine. Average cost per click, fine. But now this starts to get interesting. So I can actually get the number of signups that have come from this channel now. So great, Google Ads is getting me signups, 21 in the last 7 days, in the last 90 days. So we just started kind of spinning this up, so it's not that old. But this conversion to paid, this is now where the rubber hits the road. Is this channel profitable for me? And without connecting Stripe and Google Ads and some widget on my site that says like, this person came from Google Ads, they clicked on the ad, they signed up, they went through the 2-week free trial, which is why we don't have any conversions yet. And some of them paid, but I need to know what that percentage is. And I need to know what the LTV is of those customers and the churn of that cohort such that over time I can say, Google Ads is profitable for us. We need to double, triple, 10x the spend on Google Ads because this number is net positive for us. Or I can come back and say, we need to rejigger the ads because we're not attracting the right type of audience for the product. So we just also integrated LinkedIn ads. That's the second vector that is currently working, where we're pulling in actual ad spend, actual clicks, average cost per click. And we don't have any signups from LinkedIn yet, but this is a real dashboard of and revenue by UTM source. So again, a huge number of unknowns, which we're working to bring down so that we can attribute that to an affiliate or Google organic traffic, something like that. Another interesting thing that I found out and discovered through building this product is that we have an affiliate that's actually running Google Ads. That's where these AdWords signups were coming from. And for months, I've been questioning how and where are these AdWords coming from? Am I paying for these ads somewhere? I don't know who turned this thing on. And it turns out it was one of our affiliates. And I would have never known that if I didn't build this dashboard and be able to get access to information like this. So I hope this is valuable for you guys. I hope that this is a problem that you guys also encounter, but it just doesn't seem to be talked about that much, that e-commerce has all this data on lockdown, almost out of the box with a Shopify. You can fall on your keyboard and get a ROAS number, and it's real, it's accurate. But for SaaS, because we're often coding custom solutions, almost all the SaaS solutions are custom in one way or another, I think that you have to do a lot of work to get this fidelity of data. And so that's what this tool is all about, is to get you that information out of the box. And you can also go in and see more history of the exact data that we actually collected. So we have device info, UTM source was Google Organic, because the referrer was Google and they landed just on our homepage. If we were to go into one that came from Google Ads, for example, we would be able to see the history. Here's the actual link that they landed on from Google Ads, UTM source, GAD source, this click ID. We have all this information, so we can attribute that person to Google Ads and say, for sure, this individual signed up from Google Ads, and over time, once they have a Stripe billing ID, that will show up here. And if they end up converting and spending any money, we will have a spend number attributed to this individual, so that I can then go and over time, again, let's say they churn after 6 months or a year, 2 years, I can over time say that Google Ads is a profitable channel for us because that LTV is higher than our CAC was for that cohort. So that's it. That's kind of the product to date. We have Stripe integration, Google Ads, and LinkedIn. You can invite your team. And we're working on a download thing to be able to download this or export this if you'd like. But this is really it. It's meant to be a simple way to get attribution and channel performance per UTM source. So we'll support any UTM source today. So Maildoso, Growthless, this one. These are actually our affiliates that are sending us traffic that I'm starting to track as well. And I hope that this problem for you is as big as it was for me, even though it was somewhat embarrassing to admit that I actually had no idea if our Google Ads return on investment was worthwhile or not. Same for LinkedIn. We hope to do the same for X, Reddit, and TikTok, and Google, and Facebook and Instagram over time too.